Well. And this is why those lessons are actually so useful, because they are a great removal package. So you can get tons and tons of value. I think we need to activate Wisdom before we drop it. So we need one more lesson and we get there. We'll see. Sure. So this is probably the live game. I think with bats maybe even. Let's play it. I'm keeping this. I guess Verge is the same as the Steam Vents at this point. Okay, not the best draw. Definitely not the best draw. But... well, you mill it. So we actually get the lesson then. Okay guys, we are actually going with the tablet, because not only it can activate the Wisdom if we mill right. Okay, that was still like the 4th land and 5 cards. So it was actually a very good meal. We didn't get the land, but we don't care as much. Yeah, told you. Whenever I see this type of mana, I'm like, it's probably more than just mono-white live game. You know, because they have different than white mana. So what can we do here? I mean, we're very close. I think we go this. We can play Wisdom, because this is for the next turn, so we already can do, you know, the crazy things. But we'll see if we need to react on this turn, and we need a good card. This will be a problem, honestly. They have 2 mana, so what? I mean, we could try to burn it. You know what? Let's go. I think it's worth it. Okay, it's not exact. Why would you not get this mana? Oh. Okay, let's go. We'll still try. Because we can hit something here. 3 cards, seems good. Alright, I guess we just draw 6 new cards. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess kinda works. Now we have Revelation too. So we could try to bounce Zoraline. They will get also this dude. If not the fact that we only got 1 removal this game, so you know, basically they have free reign so far over the board. It would be very easy, but we still have Revelation already. So how do we do it, guys? How do we do it? Okay, I think I know. We need to discard. I don't think it matters anymore. Do you think they can live gain at instant speed? You know what? This is just so good. I think we don't need more. So this bounces, this dies. It's very important, because that means they cannot attack on board. Their engine for value is gone, and the counters on this are reset, and it has no haste, which is very important. We don't care about this one, and we need 1 land. We don't need to. I guess this one is better. Yeah, because if you keep this, you might pay more life on, you know, during the game. So it's actually a choice. Maybe this was a little bit better, but I didn't want to overthink it. But sometimes, you know, you will take 1 or 2 extra damage because you took this and not the Verge, so those details matter. But our opponent is starting to see the real power of our deck. And I also didn't want to kill this with 4 damage from Revelation, because, I will tell you. So we bounce this, we kill this. Good enough. Bounce, kill. We will have very little mana, and we are not aggressive so far, because our deck is simply better. Oh, this can be... Man, I wish we could cast it right now. Oh, I wish we could. One of the reasons that I'm so, you know, deliberate with those plays is that if you kill Essence Channeler too early, the other creature gets counters, so, you know, they can start pressuring you already on the next turn. If you reset the counters, and this buys you so much time, and 1/1s cannot really attack. Even 3/3 is not too big. You could theoretically triple block it. Well, our opponent will lose a lot of board on the next turn. Oh boy. Okay, so we could triple block if we want. Is that worth it? Then we kill the rest with Demonstration, and it's only Channeler. How do we deal with Channeler? We go this. This is actually perfect. Bruh, we are smorking this guy so hard. Let's pay life. We absolutely can now. So, we... Oh, it's only opponent? I thought it's all creatures, and I was calculating the prowess, man. Like, I'm not even joking. Oh, this is so much better. And Combustion. See, moment you go through this early and mid game, your opponent just gets dunked. Let's put it, directly. Gets dunked. Oh, they have absolutely no chance. Sure, let's hit. At this point, we don't care about, lands. Ordering, of course, could be slightly better, but reality is that it won't change the end result, so we don't really need to pay attention. Professor is kinda nice. Didn't expect this one. Maybe I should. And they will probably go for ultimate. Yep. Because then they can still try to steal this game. Let's go for defense. Let's get more stuff, because we will be using mana very heavily. Very heavily. I guess we can pump a little bit. I think we should have enough mana to pump and make the big plays too. Okay, paying life. I mean, let's roll the dice. Come on, this will be fun. Let's go. Let's go. What are we getting? Tablet. Okay, and Gran. I mean, this will save us a lot of mana. Like we can instantly get 2 mana back from this, and maybe we can even get more lessons. Oh, the Ancestral Recall for free. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. And now we have Capstone for the rest of the game. Oh man, this is actually brutal. So we can go return 4 damage. Yeah, I think we're doing just fine, guys. This is second 7-drop on this turn. And now we can swing. We pumped it to freaking 5. This shows you how many spells we play. Man, it's kinda crazy when you realize how much harder you scale compared to those decks. Zoraline. Yep. What's the best? I think they should take Channel or something. But this is where we take the page out of, is it lessons? Not only we have insane late game, but we also have those cheap, super quick answers that are extremely efficient. Like, this is just, oh my god. Come on, bro. Sure, I will pay the kicker. Man, this actually feels so obnoxious to do. Like, I'm having second-hand pain of thinking how I would feel in my opponent's situation. Yeah, by the way, we just pumped to 4-4 by literally starting the turn. Yeah, shall we start? Shall we start our turn? Actually, this is this what is playing since months? Okay, let's just go with Steam Vents. We are definitely a Gran-Gran gamer today. Like, what? Gran-Gran is a very good card, so it doesn't hurt you as much as getting triple of different legendary, because not only you can, she usually dies because everyone is scared of this card so much. Man, they are giving us free lands. This is how much they are scared of it. They didn't even do it at the upkeep because they were scared we can counter and save her. So you can see how much terror this card introduces into our opponent's heart. Do we go for this? I honestly think it's a good play. Let's just make sure that the board is clear, they cannot protect it, and there's, no problem. Does it also exile? Oh, really? Man, it feels like every Izzet card is just better than it should be, and you are like, oh, freebie, for me, thank you. So we can already activate everything. No, we have only 1 lesson. Ooh, this is not a lesson, of course. I'm considering if we need to play this or this. I think we start with this guy and see what happens. No, let's just get rid of the land. Why would we have any thoughts about it? Play the land. And what do we do now? This has to be saved for later, so we probably need to go tablet on the next turn. We can kill Surak, but it will cost us. So we attack, cycle nothing, lessons, they draw a card, and we play Gran-Gran. It's not the worst, but they get a card. Oh no. Well, that's not the card I'm going to discard. Okay, this is interesting. I still think we need Gran-Gran. Now what we'll play differently then. Okay, this completely changed how I want to approach this turn. But this is lesson, so the fact that we play it is already... You know what? Let's first deal the damage. This doesn't use the discount. The Combustion Technique uses it. So the fact that we keep the board clear is kinda... No, the tap. Come on, Tapper, not again. That ruined the whole play. We needed Gran-Gran already in the board, already giving this gun, but I think we can still recover. But this could be used to cast the lessons. But the tapper always hates to use the pay life function because obviously, you know, you could kill a player this way. So it always prioritizes the normal lands first, but this one can't be used for anything else. So that was a very bad tap. We not only lost this potential attack, but we also need to pay mana on this turn, where we have all the plays that we can, you know... Never mind, we drew 3 lands. Okay, with this draw, it actually doesn't matter, because we are wasting mana anyway, not doing anything. Okay, well, that just happened. Okay, we probably will see Space Dragon. Oh. Ooh. Oh, we might be dead. That's cool. I always love dying to a random, you know, 3-drop. Honestly, it's already like if you die to 3-drop, it's kinda legit at this point. Because you can as well die to 1 and 2-drop. Okay, it's not so bad. 1 land is actually acceptable for us. Okay, I think and now we won. The last turn was the turn when our opponent needed to win. Now we will just absolutely skyrocket with power. I guess they use landfall, but I will still try to slow them down. I think it's super worth it. Because we will always win the long game against this deck. Our deck is simply insanely better. The only thing they have on us is tempo, basically. Oh, we can also cycle cards, that's super nice. We'll play this so we get rid of this guy. We don't want to pay more life. Not that it matters at this point, because we are taking over the game, but theoretically it's still a better play here. So now our opponent, even if they have another land, they can only play this, and they will just be absolutely choked on mana on this one turn, and this is the last turn that matters, because soon we'll start doing absolutely crazy things. They got another land. Yeah, Badger allows those unnatural plays. Let's go for this. How do we do it? I mean, at this point we are smorking, so we will return this. I think this might be a problem, but we can also kill it. We will get mana for it. So I think we return this. We kill the filthy badger. That's what we do here. We get more dudes. We get more damage. The board is basically clear fully, and we even get the counter spell, which is insanely nice. We cycle cards. Sure. We get the island. It just, man, it makes me calm immediately. Then I see Badger and it all goes away, but for a second I'm calm. Yeah. Alright, we could deal more damage of course, but we don't need to. Next turn will be complete overkill. Man, this is so fun, because the only turn they could actually win was this Harmonizer turn, and they needed to hit for 20. So, no. 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 You're exploding, bro. Whether you like it or not. It's explosion mode for you. Oh, they got something. That's cute. We play this. We let's go with lessons. Yeah, and let's start the pump with some good old standard viable ancestral recons. I cannot get over this guy, but you know how it feels? You pay 1 mana and you get like a new freaking hand. Like, this is actually ridiculous. Oh, being an Izzet player is easy mode. Let's go Gran-Gran. You know what to do. We will definitely want to cycle some of those cards. We probably don't need as many as 4 lands. Especially that if you attack... Come on, my cool Gran-Gran. But I can understand our opponent. That's what I would do. Let's go. No blue mana, so I don't think we need to main phase attachments. We'll probably get rid of... Probably the village. We don't see blue, after all. So we don't need the counter spell, and we don't have mountains, so this will be a tap land. Yeah, that's probably the target. So let's abandon some attachments. Okay, those cards are way stronger. Quench Ya. Okay, so can we just play this? No, I think if we got a counter spell, especially as, you know, it's a weak counter spell. It's mostly here for the lessons. So paying 2, you know, falls off very quickly. So let's just chill. keep playing lands, buy time, because whenever you have blue against non-blue deck, usually you are in a good spot. Yep, let's go for Jeskai. Okay, now we can stock up and still counterspell. We should find something. Bro, we are finding something. Okay, that's... Man, is this how it feels to play those Izzet decks? It feels that you are like supercharged so hard. Yeah, normally this is the disaster, but we don't really care. Like, we'll just win by damage and, you know, overtaking our opponent's board and stuff. Sure, end step. I think we play this. We need to keep going, you know? Gran-Gran, they didn't like it. They probably will find removal for it, so I don't think it will be a big deal. But maybe we can counter the spell or something. We're very close to Revelation. And to getting a discount, as a matter of fact. I think if we do this, they will try to kill Gran-Gran in response, and then we get a counter spell. I think this is what will happen. Let's go for this. This also activates the lessons, of course. Bro, they have nothing! No way! Oh, that's kinda wild. So we can go for stock up. Man, it honestly feels so insane. Like, in my mind, I should finish the turn like 2 plays ago, and we are still going, and we can still counterspell on 1 mana. This is actually insane. Oh, they went for the demon, which sounds like a good idea, but it's not a good idea against our deck. Okay, I will just draw 3 cards at the end step, thank you. This is how magic cards work. And I'll tell you, Ancestral Recall is actually a good card for standard. It's good enough to be played. Let's go for Technique. Just kill it for single point of... So our opponent paid 5 mana and one of the best black cards, and we answered it with 1 mana. Yeah, legit. Absolutely legit. And we attack. We'll cycle probably a land. Yeah, definitely. We probably will discard this at the end step because I think we have too many cards. And we'll prepare our cool counter spells. We have this and this. And I think they honestly have absolutely zero chance to win this game. Like, we are such... Like, we are so much stronger than this deck that it feels like different, you know... We are going Super Saiyan mode, basically. So, 1 sweeper. We need to cast it now because we need the discount. Let's go. We return this, we deal for them. I'm calculating that new creatures are untapped, but Gran-Gran is tapped. So even though they can recast it, now they cannot kill the whole board. So that's why I was lagging a little bit. I was thinking, okay, they come untapped. Yep, okay, it makes sense. Oh, Gran-Gran survived. Oh man, I don't envy our opponent. You know, the decisions. Let's go with what? Swing. Let's see the card. And it seems that we are not killing yet. Guys, believe me, it will go very fast. So I'm discarding a better land because the art on this is so much better. Before recording this video, I spent like 1 minute looking at this land and think how awesome it is, and praising John Avon in my mind. So yeah, that's why we're going with this. I swear, those lands... Oh, I should play it before the land. Those lands are so incredibly cooler than anything else, man. It just soothes me. Okay, I should be playing, sorry. See, you can see what I was doing before. Anyway, let's go back to the game that is absolutely decided already. Sure, I mean, you have core. That means you are definitely in a great spot, right? Right? Alright, they have another one. They're going for 3 mana version, which is kinda not important. So the problem for our opponent is that they are dead. They didn't notice. Sure. Do we... You know, this is actually kinda good card. 3/6, we still can do it. Okay, so we counter first. They don't have to. Now. So if you don't realize how we are killing... Well, we just bounce this. That means we have new dudes on the next turn. They, instead of life gaining 4, they just paid 4 life. They didn't even realize, and they're at 6, which means that we just kill them. Told you. There are dead men walking. Yes, guys, it happened. We are fighting Izzet with Izzet. Our opponent did the lessons. We did Gran-Gran. Now our opponent is doing Gran-Gran. Now we will burn Gran-Gran. You can see that there's really a huge amount of wild gameplay happening. By the way, you have to kill Gran-Gran if she's... Our opponent, I think, is laughing too, because we are literally doing exactly the same thing. I think we go with this first. Lessons are really good, but we don't have Gran-Gran anymore. What do we need? We probably need at least one land. Is it Jeskai Revelation? This is so good. But you cannot go wrong with Revelation. And this might be the difference, because even though the early game seems the same, yep, so our opponent is actually playing a different deck, by the way, hi Gran-Gran. I mean, kinda. Our opponent is playing... Oh, our opponent got mana screw. I actually didn't even notice. So yeah, here it actually is a big deal for our opponent, because this matchup is so quick, but they might have build that is a little bit faster to kill. Like, we are going into the 7 mana late game, you know? Okay, so they will definitely fix everything. I wish I could counter it. The only chance to counter is to play this, discard lessons, and draw It'll Quench Ya, which will be discounted with Gran-Gran. But I think the chance of this happening is so incredibly low that it's just not worth, you know, discarding 2 good cards. I will just play this, use this to cycle probably, and then we can still activate it on the next turn probably. So this will be land, and probably they want Firebending Lesson if they can. Oh, this is blue mana. That's a little bit worse for our opponent. Let's go with this. We don't have a land for the next turn, but maybe we can get something better. Let's see what we will draw. It might be the card with this. Yep. We discard it. We could just attack. Wait, attacking just gives us free stuff. Oh, we even got untapped land immediately. Oh my god, this is insane. Is this what it feels to be an Izzet player? Like, you are getting freebies all the time and your deck is just insanely better than anything else? Like, I'm legit playing Ancestral Recalls, guys. In standard. Like, this is... What? Let's go with this. On Combustion Technique. At this point we can use Revelation as our removal. Bro. We go for this then. This is not a bad card, but I think we can do better. Yeah, stock up here is absolutely insane. We can get... Oh, this was the card we wanted. And let's go for the land for... Oh! In my mind, I was not having lands for the next turn, but it's not exactly like this. Okay, they discard first, so they cannot make the treasure. If they cannot play a land here, that's devastating for them. Because they want to activate Monument, and because of it, well, we can play Revelation and get rid of Monument and kinda lock them down in this. And we can even... Do we have a... Oh, we need one more. I want to Quench. Whatever. We're going for this. We need to slow them down. And by the way, I will tell you what made us completely donk on this guy so hard. But first we need to make sure that we win. It's Gran-Gran is not bad, but we need only one. Like, backup Gran-Gran. So I think... Oh, top land. Oh my god, they lost. They absolutely lost. So I will explain. You probably know, but the fact that they missed land drop and also didn't have like smooth mana base for perfect plays every turn completely destroyed them. I will I will feel bad for my opponent. So now we go Ancestral Recall. We call the card by the name. Yep, and we just pump for a kill. Yeah, sorry, bro. Our opponent definitely didn't get the cool part of this situation. What can we do here? We stock up. Like, we just try to push as much damage as possible, and then we finish with Revelation. Honestly, we just want the Firebending for 1 mana, we target our own stuff. Well. This is actually a huge problem for us, because we're on the draw. On the play, we just kill it. On the draw, we suffer. I mean, that's kind of true for every matchup, right? Fortunately, our opponent... So this is insane draw that usually will give you auto-win against nearly every deck in Standard. However, we are equally broken today. So we'll just cast 2 mana Sweeper, which is definitely a future for Standard. And I cannot wait until we get basically 2 mana Sweepers that keep getting better and better, because you cannot survive to turn 3 on the draw. It's coming, it's coming. So, the fact that we just got rid of all of this is insane. It actually gives us a chance to play this game. Because without it, it was over. Like, if you don't have 2 mana Sweeper, that's it. Even if you kill one creature, they will scale this so hard, they will get to 4 speed, and probably the double strike will finish you, because one of them will probably survive until the end. More or less. What can we do here? Do we really go tablet already? So I don't love wasting this card, but I think this is what you should be doing, and because we milled the land, it actually was only upsides. We didn't waste the card. We pretty much don't need this one, like we can get more than 7 mana with what we have in the hand. So that was a free extra draw in a way. Now we don't draw the fast land, we draw something cooler. Maybe. Probably. This is actually good. So this is a very strong play, generally. Oh wait. It's also doubling. Okay, they are already going for the kill. That's a little bit faster. But... And we need one more turn. Not sure what we do here. We could draw something like Gran-Gran that is sorcerer speed, but we probably won't take it unless it's the only choice. So I hope we can make a bit of a surprise. So I want to use the Tablet of Discovery mana to pay for colors here, which means that second mana will be floating. Okay, let's do it. And I need to do both plays, this and what I draw, on the same moment. But I think we should be able to. Man, this is a great card, but it didn't do the thing. It didn't do the thing. I will make fake stops because we're actually dead. Man, two mana Sweeper, but still not fast enough on removal. You need basically 2 parts. You need to hit Sweeper and also removal on like every second turn, or usually on every turn. We don't want to pay life, so we play the Verge. They will go to combat phase. And I'm not sure how it will work out, because at 4 they can literally just burn you in response to Revelation. So I think good mono-red player would already win this game. We'll see if our opponent does the same thing. Because how you play against it? If we are mono-red, I will tell you how to play this. You just do nothing, swing with Claw, it's lethal. That means control needs to play a spell, and then you burn in response, and you deal 4 damage. And because it's Revelation, we cannot multi-spell, because it's all our mana. And this is basically the play that wins, and our opponent is doing exactly this. So I think we need to return and deal damage here, because if we hit for 4, they will just burn and pump. Worst case. Best case, of course, they kill. So I think our opponent is doing exactly what I'm saying. They have 1 burn, and that will be the second burn. So this game was pretty much unwinnable from the start, even though we had really good Sweeper on turn 2. So guys, this is the day when we played a filthy deck, and I will give you my impressions after playing with this deck, because this is not a random deck list. This one went 5-0 in tournament, I think like yesterday or something, as I'm recording this, and I wanted to use it because I'm a sucker for Jeskai Revelation and Capstone. Those are such cool cards. So even though it looks like is it lessons, and of course it is to a point, it actually plays like control basically with tablets. This is like we just replaced the early game with the lesson package. Instead of Helix, you have Combustion Technique. Instead of, you know, Normalize, you have It'll Quench Ya. So you are losing a little bit of power because you choose the lesson cards, but you get those synergies with Wisdom and especially Gran-Gran, which basically cuts half of the mana cost on all of those cards. Even stock up for 2 mana is so much better, and of course it allows you to cast Revelation 1 turn faster, similar to Tablet. So this deck is a little bit different than what you see with Artist Talent and Monuments, and it plays more like a control and less than as the aggro. As you can see, you don't replay Otters here, you don't push damage, you just win with Revelations. And guys, That being said, the deck feels so insanely powerful. Like, I'm actually a little bit shocked because I knew Izzet is wild, but it just feels like you have better options than most of the decks. Like, they do something and you're like, yeah, it's 1 mana. And especially Gran-Gran, I think this is such a big powerhouse because very often you lack mana in control decks. You are constrained with amount of plays you can make. If you can activate Gran-Gran fast, and you can with this deck, casting 1 mana for 3 extra cards, or even 1 mana for a counter spell, those plays completely steal the game. And especially that tablet also double ramps you. I wanted to say ramps you, but it double ramps you, and also draws you a card. And milling, it's not exiling a card, it's milling, which helps you with lessons. Sometimes you will just get a free activation on Gran-Gran or Wisdom. So the deck is actually insane, and to be honest, it feels really easy to ladder up with this one. Of course, you will hit Mythic, but I think you can even hit High Mythic with this one. I would need to play to know for sure, but it feels insanely powerful. So this is basically Magic on easy mode, and guys, listen, I'm not a fan of Izzet, okay? I think at this point nobody is. But I still wanted to show you this one because it's probably the most fresh Izzet, and it actually looks similar, but it plays very different. It's basically a control deck with Revelation as the win con. It's very similar to Jeskai control with tablets. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all patrons that put so much effort to help us make this content, and know, guys, that it's very, very appreciated. And just honest thank you. I'm happy that you are here. And yeah, that's it. I'm sorry for this. I know I will get comment about this being Izzet, and you know what? It's fair. It's fair. I'll take it. Hope you enjoyed, and see you guys in the next video.